It's week 6 of the NFL, and there's no love lost between these NFC North foes. It's the Vikings and the Bears, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And down the middle across the 25 to the 27. So here come the Bears to take over on offense behind their third-year quarterback, former Ohio State Buckeye Charles Justin Fields.
We all knew Fields was an incredible athlete coming out of college, and last season he unleashed it upon the NFL. Ran for over 1,100 yards and would have broken the quarterback single-season record if he had played the full season. He also threw 17 touchdown passes. That's the next jump for him.
There he goes, right side. There's loose at the 40. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 56 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school, there were injuries. Did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played with
Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Scoring summary, 3-zone drive, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Kennedy Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by a 7th-year pro and a literal rocket scientist. Here's Joshua Dobbs.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw 100 yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He has an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Here's Madison getting it again on second. Fade throw. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short at first down to 32. 5 yards, and that means they come up short. And he's going to look to punt here on the opening drive. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Jones on the return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got to stop CD. And you get the feeling if they can score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want to repeat of their first drive.
Nice little gain. 65 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking 100 chances. first down.
Dobbs looking to throw on first down. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. You look at this Bears defense. They played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. Really nice team.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Back to throw Dobbs. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Here's Madison running on first down. Give him 5 with a carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Now second and 5. Here's Dobbs to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Throwing here, Dobbs. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Vikings loading it up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Madison. Will take us into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, Stevie. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured player on the field. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Now Fields going to keep the run left. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Alexander Madison leading this Vikings offense out there to begin the next drive. And we check the rushing numbers so far here in week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this direction.
Because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar had to be set higher with this beginning.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. These two teams all tied after one. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Dobbs. And he's got this to Jefferson. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense in the sense they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs, give it up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. This is caught. And he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just didn't tip the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but it's going to be set up in great shape.
They will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Alexander Madison with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Joseph on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. On the return is Jones from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Chicago offense set to get started. That 7-0 lead there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down here the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
81 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, but for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes you break off a big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
2nd down at 6 now. Here's Fields. That is caught by Herbert. And he goes down, but not very good. It's inside the 25. It's a gain of 34.
This is really as precise as days go on by. You just saw receivers find an open patch of grass, and then the quarterback finds you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. Right now, we got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points going on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams are trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball, the ones in the huddle doing the chirping, right now I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there.
And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down near midfield, spotted at the 48. They'll go Madison up the middle. And they'll break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall.
Place a tackle down Allen. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 70 yards here for Madison. He's got a first down. Well, they're carrying out for Madison. There's a fumble. This is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to get the football on the 23-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start by running the option to the right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll run this with Homer. And he's able to get out to the 32, right down there. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4th down territory, it really opens things up for you.
Instead of a 30-yard run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. This will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's Fields now on 2nd down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
You could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Fields on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, he's got to be incomplete. And he will pound the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Second down, and this one incomplete as well.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Fields. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact as it busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with high-powered offenses that you face. Analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
16 yards right off the bat, the first down. Out of the gun, Dobbs. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Dobbs throw pulled in by Jefferson. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, so that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and that'll bring up second down. A final shot before break. Dobbs. That's in the right sideline, and the throw is incomplete. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They are all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you got to pick. And we can go really well on offense the way we did in the first half. If I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Now they'll stop play here at least momentarily. And remember, the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On play action, it's Dobbs. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hawkinson, 37 yards. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it, and he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it was T.J. Hawkinson
See?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, it didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Well, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
So many things going to making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Here comes the Bears punter now. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession, and they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Dobbs. This is caught by Addison. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Here's Dobbs to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. DeMarcus Walker, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Remember, they had a nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Not like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Dobbs, Justin Jefferson bringing in the slam. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 3rd and 9 here. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. He got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on 2nd and 10. To throw is Dobbs. He gets it to Addison. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw Dobbs. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
On 1st down, Dobbs to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Andrew Billings collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Now Dobbs. And that is incomplete.
valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
That would give to Madison. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now Dobbs. Madison holds it in. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
And it is a pretty play for Madison. It seems like a perfect fit for the Vikings. Obviously, Minnesota loves receivers who produce, and Addison, one of college's best and most productive receivers for the last couple of seasons.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Dobbs. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Going to run with Madison again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Dobbs. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run it with Madison. And he's brought down right off the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Osborne motions left. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, but instead they give up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, no surprise there that he got the ball. When you got 2 touchdowns already, you're probably demanding it in your own huddle. And you can bet this defense, though, is going to be keyed in on him at this point. And they did a nice job stopping him behind the line of scrimmage.
Dobbs throw taken in by Hockenson here.
And coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to solve this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
But when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So now Fields and the Bears down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 56 to go. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for a moment, as it's a first down. Here's Fields. Looks for the out route. It's complete to Connect. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now a first down throw. Fields. And this one's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try to get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Fields throwing again. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that will be their 3rd and final timeout. So no more chances here to stop the clock. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points in the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Minnesota, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long.